What's going on? We got a leg day today, 10:45 a.m. Friday. I don't work, which is nice. I do have a job though. I do work Sunday through Thursday, so I'm not just a loser who's not working on a Friday at 11 a.m. But this is this is gonna be my my morning ritual whenever I get up out of bed. Today was a little later. Decided I'd sleep in a little bit. Good sleep for leg day, because I get up kind of early sometimes. I get pretty bad sleep. Anyway, first thing we do in the morning when we get up, electrolytes. We got glutamine. We'll get a scoop of that in there. Creatine. Sorry. Voice is a little scratchy. You also got creatine. So 1 scoop, 5 grams. And then obviously a little bit more, because there's been studies shown that 5 grams of creatine, I mean, think about it. It doesn't really make sense that a 300 person would need the same as a 150 pound person. So you're supposed to take your weight in kilograms and divide that by 10. So for me, I'm 176 pounds. I'm not sure in kilograms, but it's probably around like 7 grams of creatine, like 6 or 7. So yeah, this is always the first thing I drink when I wake up. Sometimes it'll be at like 8 a.m. Sometimes it'll be at, earlier, like 7 a.m. And then on days I don't work, like today, where I sleep in like a bum, it'll be 10:45 a.m. So I haven't eaten either. So I'm gonna drink this. I'm gonna make my pre-workout oatmeal, which I'll show you as well. And this is a Helo mix. So I always have it up to 20 ounces, and I make sure every day I get at least 50 ounces of water before I work out. That's like the minimum. That'll be a day like today, because usually I don't work out till after work, so I have more time to obviously drink water and eat more food, but I don't want to wait. So yeah, day like this, 50 ounces minimum. And that's gonna be chilling for me. So I'm gonna make my oatmeal in a second. I'll also show you guys the recipe for that as well. All right, so for the pre-workout meal, we're gonna be doing protein oatmeal. And I like quick oats better than the old-fashioned oats when I'm making oatmeal. They're a little smaller, and they kind of seem to just like blend a little bit more smooth with the protein powder. But yeah, we're gonna go with, and you can see I got my scale right here. I scale out everything always. We're gonna go with 73 grams of oatmeal. That's 74, whatever, same thing. So we got 74 grams of oatmeal. Then I'm gonna reset it to 0. Then I'm gonna go about 4 to 5 times as much water as what's in here. So let me just make sure it's tared. Good. All right, I have now mixed in the water. So this is what it should look like. The water should fully cover the oats. Once you get the water in, this step is optional, but I think it enhances the flavor. It makes the protein powder taste a little bit more sweet in a sense. I don't know, it just feels like the flavor gets a little better. I got the pink Himalayan salt right here. This is the best form of salt. If you don't agree, you're wrong. In 2026, if you're using table salt, like processed table salt, what are you doing? All right. So we're gonna do 5 twists of that. Get some, that kind of just fell out a little bit. Mix that in with my finger. You could do a spoon too, but come on, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so we got the oatmeal with the pink Himalayan salt. Obviously, I need the salt before I go to the gym. I need to get a good pump. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this in the microwave. We're gonna start 2 minutes. Let me turn off the scale. Take it out, stir it up, and then do another additional 30 seconds to a minute. Obviously, it depends if you want it runny or not. I kind of like mine in between. While we're waiting for the oatmeal, figured I'd show you my supplement wall. So some of these are empty, but I already took the glutamine. This is the creatine. Also creatine. This is intra workout, so it's got electrolytes and cluster dextrin in it. So scoops 80 calories, 20 grams of carbs, and a serving of electrolytes. The same exact serving as this for the electrolytes, the Ecovision brand. So this is running out, but I got the pink lemonade here. This is my old pre-workout, Back Shots. Crazy name, I know. Like, yo, you want to go take some back shots or whatever. Anyway, I'm out of Back Shots. Project Mass is the new pre. That's what I'll take today. Got this glycerol, crazy pump, and it's like the better kind, the Hydra Prime glycerol, powder form. Oops, hit the plant over. And I got this Ecovision multivitamin. So I don't really take any other vitamins. Well, I take a couple other supplements, but this has like all the vitamins you need in the correct dosages, like pretty high, like, 500 milligrams of vitamin C. Like, it's got everything. Really is everything. So obviously I don't need to take like a separate vitamin C or anything. Sometimes if I'm feeling sick, I will. But the other stuff I take is right here. It's over here because this is like, what my family takes as well. That stuff is all me. But things I take in here are 2 fish oils a day, so 2,000 milligrams. Gotta have strong joints. Take 2 collagens a day, 1 at morning, 1 at night. So I think that's about 2,000 milligrams as well. Yep, because I take 2. Serving size is 3. Like I said, I'll take another vitamin C over here if I feel sick. I take D3 too, just because it's, you can see the snow out there. It's really bright out, but we just got like a foot of snow in PA. And then last thing I take just at nighttime is magnesium, 500 milligrams. Helps me sleep, lowers my cortisol. You know the drill. Magnesium before bed is a game changer. Lower that cortisol. Relax your body. All right. Oatmeal's done. Should come out looking something like this. Yeah, so once it comes out looking something like this, it's still a little too runny to eat. So you just mix it together and you can toss it back in the microwave. I'm gonna toss it back in the microwave for about, I'm gonna go 40 seconds. All right, it's been 40 more seconds, and this is the texture of the oatmeal. That is my desired consistency. So the next step will be to add the protein powder in. All right, for the choice of protein, we got this smooth vanilla from Dymatize, or it's not really even an option, to be honest, or this lemon cake from Rise. Definitely going lemon cake. I usually use this if I'm in a pinch and I need just a protein shake. I've been doing protein oatmeal for a really long time. I've been doing a bunch of the Rise flavors because I just like their flavors the best. First I had the maple glazed donut. Well, no, first I had the vanilla ice cream in the oatmeal. It was pretty good, but I used that specifically for like the Ninja Creamy. Yep, weighing out the protein too, because you never know. Sometimes a serving of protein isn't always the same. But yeah, for the oatmeal I did the maple glazed donut, which was good. Don't get me wrong, it was good. Then after that was coffee cake. After that was lemon pound cake. So after having all those flavors, I'm definitely going back to coffee cake. That was definitely my favorite. Also because with the coffee cake, I mixed in like vanilla almond butter and a banana on top. It was so good. With this lemon cake, the banana doesn't really like fit and the almond butter doesn't fit. And just the lemon flavor itself is like really good, so I don't want to like diminish it. But I just can't tell you how good the coffee cake was with the banana and the almond butter. So that's what I'm gonna get next. And because I don't add those anymore, I do chocolate rice cakes with almond butter and a banana on top, which I actually like better because it gives me another thing to eat. And I'm eating 3,000 calories right now of like clean food. I'm on a tiny surplus right now. I mean, it's like 2750 calories. But yeah, I'm like still hungry throughout the day. So having that extra thing to eat is a little nice, to be honest. But yeah, this I got for free too, just from a guy at the gym gave me it. So I've been making some protein ice creams with it. I have the Ninja Creamy, so yeah, it's not bad. I put some chocolate, dark chocolate in there before bed. After we eat this oatmeal and drink that second water, we're gonna go to the gym, but I always let my pre-workout meal digest for 1.5 hours. So let's say it's like 11 a.m. right now. I eat this at 11 a.m. I want to start my training at like 12:30. Sometimes if I'm like really antsy, I'll just do 1 hour of digestion, which is totally fine too. But yeah, optimally, I like letting my food just digest for 1.5 hours. But today, honestly, I might do 1 hour. I really want to go to the gym and hit legs. So yeah, eat this, let it digest for, we'll say, hour, hour and a half. Drink my second 20 ounce of water. Then we'll hit the gym and I'll record some of my leg workouts for you guys. All right, so I just snacked that meal, but I did forget to tell you guys the macros. So in this bowl, we got 405 calories, 50 grams of carbs, which is a pretty decent amount of carbs, pre-workout meal. That's, you know, the main focus for the pre-workout meal is the carbs. So 50 grams of carbs, 33 grams of protein, 3 grams of fat. So yeah, the oats are going to be a little bit slower digesting than like rice would be, or, you know, like a rice source like that. But I don't want to eat rice at 11 a.m. So I'll take the oats. Yes, they're a little slower digesting, but nothing too crazy. I'll take the oats so I can actually enjoy my pre-workout meal and get, you know, a good amount of carbs in. And it's really not going to make a difference at the end of the day. So yeah, that's it. Just wanted to tell you guys the macros. We have a quad focus leg day. So yeah, I just wanted to say, split up my leg days into 2. And I alternate, obviously. So one leg day, quad focus. Other leg days, glutes, hammy. So quad focus leg day today. Pretty excited for that. I like that better than the glute and hammy one. I get to do the hack squat. Been trying to get my strength back on the hack squat since I've been in a surplus for a little bit now. So yeah, we'll see how the strength feels. 3 plates and some change is the goal. I'm looking to get back up to 3 plates and a 25 for my working sets. So we're at a little over 3 plates. 3 plates, 10 and a 5 now. So 40 more pounds total. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, got the knee sleeves because the knee joints are kind of feeling cooked. Like really cooked. So I might even walk backwards on the treadmill just for a couple minutes to warm up my knees. Do some hamstring curls, warm up the knees. I have knee wraps too, but it's just kind of weird. Like, come on. You're using knee wraps like for like 3 plates? Like, nah, come on. But yeah, just wanted to inform that it was quad focus leg day. So that's what you'll be getting. If you were to see the video and be like, oh, he didn't really do any like hamstrings. That's why. All right, it's gym time. Got the pre-workout right here and a scoop of glycerol and a scoop of the cluster dextrin intra-workout mix. So I'm gonna drink this on the way to the gym. It's literally like 7 degrees out right now. Should have warmed up my car, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna drink this pre, hit the gym, get locked in, and record some of my leg workouts. As you can see, we got mountains of snow. All right, we have made it to the local YMCA. Decided to go here today. They got a pretty nice hack squat, so I like to change it up too. I got like 2 or 3 different gym memberships. Finish this spray, listen to 5 more minutes of music, let this digest, let this sit well in the stomach, go in the gym, warm up, get right into the hack squat, baby. All right, so we got hack squat first. Right here, I'm just mentally preparing for my set. Did my warm-up sets, took none of those to failure because I do a top set to failure. So this is 3 plates. I believe we got 8 reps. So I'm gonna speed this up as well. But we got the full depth, full knee flexion. Really trying to hit those quads, so focus on full knee flexion. Touching the hamstrings to the calves. There we go. Honestly, I was going to stop at 7, but I knew I might have been able to get another one, so I was like, all right, I got to just try. If you don't get it, you just fall, take the weight off. It's no big deal. But I definitely need to get back to 4 plates on this machine. Next movement we got is the adductor machine. Do a top set here of 12 reps, I believe. Really focusing on a nice, slow, eccentric squeezing during the concentric when I get to the end of the range of motion. This adductor machine's a little weird. Hoist equipment in general is like weird. It like, the seat like moves a little bit. Overall felt nice. Next, I go into calf raises on the leg press. So I don't like doing the seated one. I do it a little bit, but I do this a lot more. So my gym doesn't have like a standing calf raise machine, so that's why I do the leg press. Any calf raise variation where your knees are straight is going to hit more of the gastrocnemius. That's just really what I'm trying to focus on with my calf, specifically, my calves. The sitting calf raise, when your knees are bent, more flex, it's going to work more the soleus. So yeah, I'm just trying to focus on growing my gastrocnemius, but I'll do both of them, but I do this for the majority of the time. I think, honestly, for this, I did like 15 reps or something. After the calf raises, I actually did the seated hamstring curl, 2 sets. Didn't record it, though, just because there was like a lot of people in my way. So right here, I got single leg extensions, have the seat back, and I'm kind of like leaned back. I thought I was more like leaning back when I was doing it, but the more you lean back and the more you seat back, the more it's going to hit the rectus femoris, which is that big, like long muscle in the middle of your quad. All right, leg day is complete. Finished up with 15 minutes on the treadmill, 3 speed, straight incline, or flat incline, 15 minutes in the sauna. Whew. The worst is getting out of the sauna when it's like 10 degrees out, dude, it's brutal. But leg day went great, just recorded a couple clips. Didn't record any of my back off sets, just the top set that I took to failure. But yeah, oh my God. That was good. I got 3 plates on the hack squat, which I'm pretty hype about. I've been going a little heavier in like the 5 rep range, but wanted to kind of just feel it out, get like a better pump. 8 reps still good. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I haven't got 3 for 8 in a while. Last time I got it was 7. But I did get 3 plates of 10 and a 5 for 5. So I don't know if that really maths up. It's like 30 more pounds for 3 less reps. Probably makes sense. But yeah, dude, if you want a good quad pump and a little bit of glutes too, yeah, I recommend doing the hack squat. Yeah, literally feels like if you're at like a Diddy party and Prime Epstein was there, bro, just like gave you like work, dude. Like, you know, yeah, it's like, I don't even care if that's weird. Prime Epstein, Diddy's crib, hack squat will make you feel like you just left Diddy's crib. Whew. So, yeah, now I'm gonna go home, eat the post-workout meal, get some carbs in me. Yeah, I'd probably eat like a bagel and some yogurt. Definitely some electrolytes after that sauna sesh. But yeah, dude, I know my legs are gonna be cooked tomorrow. Gonna be difficult to walk and difficult to like sit on the toilet too. You know that if you've trained your legs hard. Like sitting on the toilet's the worst. Then you gotta squat up from like a freaking pause. Oh my God, it's trash. But that means you had a good leg day. I've been trying to, I know it's not optimal to take like every set to failure. For all of my exercises, I do 2 working sets, usually like a top set, then like a little less back off set. Sometimes I'll do the top set for 2 sets, like at that same weight. But I take both sets to failure because I just want to train hard and that's what I like. And it's still like, you're still gonna get gains and it's just like, that's fun to me, like taking it to failure, like training as hard as I can. I know it's not technically like the most probably optimal way of training, so you don't have to do that. A lot of people like take 1 set to failure, then they're back off, leave like 1 RIR, but that's fine in my opinion. That's like, yeah, that's good if you're doing like a big compound lift, like a bench or dumbbell bench, something like that, like a row. But I don't know, if you're leaving reps in the tank on like a tricep push down where it's not that fatiguing, or like a bicep curl. I don't know. I mean, I would personally just go for that extra rep. Just, you know, because at the end of the day, if you train hard, you're gonna grow. That's why I like the science-based lifters. Not all, because I'm a huge fan of science-based lifting. Don't get me wrong. I love like Jeff Nippard, Mr. Optimal. He's kind of crashing out right now, but who are some other guys? Yeah, like TNF. I like all those guys, but there's some science-based lifters who are just like, I mean, they're all younger, so you got to give them that. But like, they're just training like stupid. They're not like training to failure, and they're all small, and like they just don't train hard. They don't do big movements that like build a foundation. I mean, call me old school. I mean, I do have exercise science degree, bachelor's degree, certified personal trainer from NSCA. I mean, not that that really means anything, to be honest, at all, because there's a lot. I mean, most of the trainers out there are kind of like really don't know what they're talking about at all, just because like the cert doesn't really require that much knowledge. But the exercise science degree, and honestly, just like, I think you learn literally just the most from your own gym experience, like trial and error. And honestly, like the information on like TikTok, obviously some is false, but you can, and like YouTube, like the information on social media is great. I mean, you got a lot of guys who are like providing really good information, so that's a really easy way to learn too. But yeah, there's not one style that's gonna work for all. You just gotta, learn your style, pick what kind of training you want to do. Me personally, I like doing 2 sets each exercise, taking it to failure pretty much regardless of any exercise, unless it's like a bench where I literally can't get the weight up because like I would die. So besides that, yeah, it's a great workout. Got a rest day tomorrow. Probably gonna come in, do some cardio tomorrow. I do 15 minutes of cardio after my lifts. Now that I'm bulking, I used to do like 20, 25 minutes after my lift, and then on my rest days I do 30. So I dialed it back, 15 minutes after the lift, 20 minutes on rest days, and then I try to do the sauna 4 to 5 times a week too, just because it feels great and just helps me feel fresh. And so, because I am coming back from a shoulder injury, so I'll say that's the one thing I don't take to failure right now is like presses. So just that. But yeah, go home, chill out, maybe hop on some Fortnite. Yeah, man. So that's going to be the end of the video. Hope you liked it. Subscribe. I'm going to be posting a lot of workout videos. Not really workout videos. Just that's really it. It's all I'm really focusing on is posting workout videos and just simple videos. Everything's going to be pretty raw. Not a lot of edits. Not a lot of cuts. Just simple, old school workout videos. All right, so yeah, subscribe if you like, leave a comment. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video.